Hey guys, what's up? It's Jeff, and I adjusted my camera. It's a little bit brighter. I lost my other lamp. I broke the other lamp, so now I don't have this dual lamp thing with the cool lighting. So maybe this setup is going to be a little bit better. I moved my camera a little bit. But anyway, I wanted to make a part 2 to this Page of Cups commentary rant that I started with my last video. And really I wanted to introduce the idea to you. I had a really nice experience with this just earlier today. The idea that all this card represents is the conversations in your head. If you look at this Page of Cups, like the conversations that you have in your head in regards to other people. Whenever you have a thought about someone, you automatically, this is interesting, if you put your attention on realizing this, it really happens quite frequently. This is really, really cool to realize that you have such an real influence in your relationships, is whenever you realize that the kind of relationships that you have with your boss, with your partner, with everybody, represents the conversations that you have in your head whenever they're not there. And I really want everyone to try this at home. On the footnotes of everything that I put in the first video about realizing what it is you want to manifest, secondary to that, you realize that the conversations that you have in your head about a particular group, about a particular person, is what manifests. And when you change the initiating action of perceiving this conversation in your head, when you change that, what you will notice, and I'm begging you to try this for yourself so you can realize that in that first video, it wasn't just BS, it was reality, that the reality changes whenever you change and work with what you're working with inside your own mind, what you're wanting to create. Now, the secret to the Page of Cups is that we are always creating what's going on in our mind. More often than not, we're creating that which we don't want, because the conversations in our own head about a particular kind of person or a particular kind of group, it never changes. So it plays out in real life. It plays out in the projector of our senses, the physical senses, but it first is initiated in our mind whenever we think about a person, and then we go automatically into our own little secret creative space where we're imagining what the conversation is going to be like. This is how it's really possible to alter the flow of not only your life at large, but also in incremental steps along the way whenever you do this segment intending. All right, there's a lot of channelers on the internet right now talking about the importance of segment intending, about a particular traveling to even on just the commute time. Oh, I'm going to see this. I'm going to come across my favorite song is going to play on the radio. Of course, I'm going to find the best parking space, which always works for me. Is that whenever you put the attention right here of all the infinite possibilities of all the parking spaces that you could possibly find, I'm going to focus, I'm going to have the conversation in my head, I'm going to put that picture in my head of finding the perfect parking space. If you change that conversation in your head inside your third eye, imagining that, then that is what will change so that your 5 senses will be able to experience it. So whenever you think about this card, like we did in the part 1 of this, a little bit more of a ramble, a little bit more of a commentary, you begin to understand just how you most likely are creating the things that you don't want in your life. I mentioned before, and I don't want to put too much emphasis on this, but if you're putting so much emphasis on those things that you don't like, those people that you want off of the world, you'll notice that you just see more and more and more and more of it, okay? Getting away from what your senses are telling you, your 5 senses, using your imagination, using your Page of Cups essence to then, oh my gosh, imagining how this conversation is going to go. Imagine playing a new conversation in your head with even those people that you don't like. Imagine having a full conversation in your head about a particular person in your life that usually you have conflict with. Just pretending in your head, imagining in your head a conversation going really well. Listening to them in your third eye experience, what it would be like, what it would feel like to get a compliment from someone who never compliments you, who could never in real life you've ever experienced it. If you can Page of Cup that, imagine it, segment intend it, I promise you, cross my heart, hope to die, you're going to begin to realize, holy shit, did I really influence that external five sensory experience by imagining it first? I use this every single day now. It helps manifest the work that I want, where I want to go. It manifests the things in my life, my toys, my new bike, my guitar, my brand new chair. I don't know if you guys caught this, my brand new leather office chair. I still got my little tag on it. I just brought it in today. It is the exact chair that I wanted. It is the exact chair that I wanted. I went to the consignment store that I love in Calabasas, California, and it was sitting right there. I knew right away that because I imagined what I wanted my new sexy black chair to be, I almost had so much faith that it was going to be there. I just wasn't sure when I was going to see it. So it works for chairs. It works for relationships. It works for altering relationships when you can have a conversation in your head, guys. And imagine a conversation going the way that you've never had it before and feeling what that feels like. To be clear of a relationship, to build intimacy with a relationship because you imagined it first. You begin to realize there's something to this field of infinite possibilities, and then focusing on that one thing of all the infinite things, not all the same shit you get all the time, but there's something brand new that I've never experienced before. You get to realize, oh my God, this is how everything is formed in this world. This is how every single building looks the way it is. This is how every car, every desk, every pencil shaped the way it is. You begin to realize someone had a focus on something that wasn't there. They saw it here first, and then they created it, they molded it, okay? Life experiences abound for me, and I just want you guys to play with this idea that the Page of Cups is how you create. Do it here first. Don't wait for your senses to tell you that it's here, because you'll be waiting your entire life. I've waited decades for things, not realizing, oh my God, I can imagine it first. And then you meet the right people. You see the right chair at the right time, and then you know, oh my God, I did that. So I wish that for you. Play with it, have fun, be easy with it, and for the love of all that is good, stop putting your attention playing the same dramas on those people that you don't like, those people that offend you. Grow up, move on, create the people in your life that you want to be there. It's possible. That's what the masters have done. That's what anyone who's ever written any inspiring book has ever told you to do in many different ways. This is how I'm offering this information to you. It's critically important for you to feel like you can be at peace because you have some influence in your life, okay? I wish that for you. I wish peace for you. I wish happiness for you whenever you realize that you're the one that has to create it for yourself, okay? Stop waiting for it, all right? Hope this was fun for you. Yeah, man. I'm going to fire off another video. This was a lot of fun. It's good to be back with you guys. I can't wait to catch up on your videos too. Bye.